Well, hi folks, I'll just do a quick video now just to show you how I go about trying to get some seeds from my own giant onions. Now this is the biggest I've grown this year. I'll just get my hand in. That was just short of £9, and it's a really nice shape as well, so it might actually do as a show onion. But I was kind enough to be given this monster from Harrogate from a bloke who looks at my website, who came third in the heavy onion championship there, and if you can see the size with a 2 litre bottle of pop next to it, that's actually half an ounce short of £13, and it is absolutely humongous. So I was over the moon when he gave me that, because he was going back to Guernsey, I think, where he lives, so he obviously didn't want to take it back in his rucksack, in his suitcase, sorry. So anyway, I'll just show you how easy it is, if all things going well, how easy it is to get some seed and lots of it from your onions. But the main thing is, you've got to hopefully stop them from going rotten by, you want to be planting them about Christmas Day, so they've got a good like 3 months to wait now, and the big ones do tend to go rotten sometimes. And if this does start happening, if they go rotten on the outside, what you can do is you can peel back the skins, keep peeling back the skins until you get to some fresh flesh, because they'll still grow from the base. So I'll just give you a quick show of how we do it. So obviously I can't show you the first bit because we only do that in December. So the first thing you do is to plonk your bulb in a big pot of compost, and I'll put a picture up just like so. And then what happens within a couple of weeks, it roots really readily, and then it'll stand up a load of leaves. And you want to keep these in a frost-free environment, so I actually put them in, just grow them on my window ledge at home until they get too big, and then put them in a frost-free greenhouse and make sure the leaves will just keep growing and growing. Planting your onion, this is obviously now, as you can see, it'll send loads of leaves out which have now died, and then it'll send anything from like 2 to 4 giant seed heads up, absolutely massive, 6-7 feet tall, like so, which need to be pollinated, and bumblebees are absolutely ideal for this. And what you do is just let them pollinate. You'll see when they've set, because they sort of go green and spherical. And then, like I say, just leave them to ripen as it starts to rain now, in the sunshine, until they get to about this stage, like I showed you before, where the seeds are now ripe and ready to be harvested, in which time you just chop your seed stalk off there, take it home, dry it out for a little bit longer, and then you can remove your seeds. So these are some of the heads I cut off about 2 weeks ago, because they'd started to dry and the seeds had started to ripen in the heads, and obviously you don't want to leave them in the greenhouse too long because they'll just all drop off on the floor. But if you look, each little tiny floret of flowers actually produces 4 seeds. So like I say, I've taken these home to dry now, and they're just about perfectly dried out, and as you can see, some of the seeds falling off just falls out like so. And then what you do is just scrunch it up between your fingers, and you end up with absolutely hundreds of your own seed, big seed. And then you want to do, just select the biggest seed, because that always germinates better and it will generally be a better plant. So that's it really, how to produce absolutely tons of your own onion seed if you get a really nice onion and you want to continue the strain. That's about it folks, see you later.